All right, Sagittarius, here we go. This is your Soulmate Energies update for December 2022 for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, the Archer. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless, technically. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it, because you're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. Now, Sagittarius, I'm getting a little tired of getting the same message for you about a soulmate who's an opportunist, who sees kind of some sort of reason to be with you that's very superficial. Okay? That's fine. I decided to fly a little further out for you in this reading. Okay? More outer limits of the soulmate solar system, if you will. Whereas normally I might fly around far out as Mars or Jupiter. This time around I might go out as far as Uranus or Pluto. Maybe even beyond Pluto, out toward the Kuiper Belt, which is way the fuck out there. That said, that's where all the comets come from. We love comets. Anyway, in the surface energy here, in an effort to get you to see what's out there in the periphery, I've got the Five of Swords crossed by the Nine of Wands with a Tower. This is that old energy. This is the usual energy, right? It's the close by energy. It's someone here, again, very short-sighted. It could cause your life to go into calamity. It's a wall. They got a wall up to all kinds of things. It's just shit. Okay? Right here is shit. Underneath that is what you don't know. What you don't know here is a High Priestess. There's a lot of hidden energy around you. It's stable. It's solid. There's something coming in that you can't see yet in the future. In the near future, I would say. But I think it starts to move in December. Okay? Because I've got a Magician and I've got a Hanged Man, but I'm drawn to the Raven cutting the rope. So I think something's about to pop here. And it's something that might teach you something. There's a card of the Student here. Page of Pentacles. Alright? You're going to meet somebody, I think, a new soulmate. It's going to take a shine to you. But that old energy is still here. So we'll see what comes up in this reading, but I'm going to try to keep it on the periphery. I'm tired of giving you the lecture. For every reading I get for Sagittarius, it's all about this person. Yeah, they might reach out, but it's just for superficial reasons or all this kind of stuff. I always tell you in the weekly readings, you might be better off by yourself right now, and that's what the pre-shuffle said. Wait for it, is what it said. You know? That kind of thing. Hold out for something great, is kind of what I'm saying, I suppose. Let's shuffle the deck. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Sagittarius for December 2022. This first card out is Before the Cut, and it's Why the Fuck Are We Here? And it is. It's Victory. It's Six of Wands. Yeah. So everything I just told you just got proved valid. Hold out for the best. The best is in hidden energy right now. Let's take a look. Let's cut the deck. Okay, you can go there. That's fine. I don't need you anyway. All right. Empress. Look at that. Look at that. That's you. Queen of Tits. Best tits in the tarot, even in a green frumpy dress. It is red with the Six of Wands, the card of victory. It's just saying the same thing. Know that you're this. And if you don't get an emperor coming towards you, it ain't worth it. Okay? It just hold out for the best. There is an energy on the periphery that's better than what you've known as far as recent soulmates and all of that. Okay? So let's just see. Things are improving. I like that. But I gotta fly way out to get it. I'm not lying to you. I'm out in solar system speak. I'm out maybe just a little beyond Pluto. Not quite to the Kuiper Belt, but man, wow. You know, that even trying to pull out on the periphery, I get that same energy. So this reading would have been the same old shit if I didn't fly further out. So that's what I'm doing. Give me a reading, universe. Give me the soulmate cycle, deep soulmate cycle, from the angle of Sagittarius for December 2022. And the overall energy, you ready? Overall energy of our reading, yeah, it's a solid foundation. It's Three of Pentacles. What's fueling that? Yeah, Knight of Swords. This is communication. This is an incoming energy. It's an energy that's, I don't think it's quite incoming yet. But it is an incoming energy. I like this Knight of Swords. I'm going to go one deeper. Yeah. This Knight of Swords allows you to walk away from 8 broken cups. It is your 9 of Cups. This Knight of Swords. All right. I think it's somebody who maybe you meet, somebody new, somebody who has, I don't know, maybe you have something in common with them. That's often the case with the Knight of Swords. Okay. I don't know. Let's see. Energy around your connection. Okay. Right here is the 3D energy. Right here is this person, this Knight of Swords, soul energy. Right here is the message from the universe, red with the energy of the connection. Right here is the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. I will clarify everything, throw some universe cards at the end. Here we go. Energy around your soulmate solar system, if you will. The sun. Actually, your outlook is quite bright. And we saw that in the cut cards with the card of victory and the Empress. You're very attractive. You have a very attracting energy. But you have to be careful with that, speaking as somebody who also has a very attracting energy. You attract everything. You know? You do. You attract opportunists. You attract good. You attract bad. There's just an energy here. There's something very, very, very good about to happen here with the sun here. All right? The sun's coming out. Like that song from Annie. Right? The sun will come out, you know, whatever the hell it is. But your bottom dollar, right? 3D energy. What is this? 4 of Cups. Yeah, use your discernment. You're going to need to use your discernment because there is a mix we saw in the pre-shuffle of good and bad. There's a closer energy to you that's very opportunistic, you know, and it's rejected you in the past possibly, or you've rejected it, but it is there. Use your discernment here. 4 of Cups. Choose what you take and what you don't take. Again, just more of a repeating message. The soul energy relating to this soulmate cycle here. What is this? 7 of Cups. It's what I told you. What I already said. Rewind. I said around this. Speaking as someone who also has a very attracting energy around them, you attract all types. So you've got to know the good from the bad. You've got to be able to tell the devil from the angel. You have to. A lot of options come in here. A lot. And one of them is spectacular, and it's tied to this Knight of Swords somehow, some way. We'll see. Hidden energy, message from the universe, red with the sun. Yeah, see, I'm not making this stuff up. It's the Ace of Cups. The cup about to floweth over, okay? I'm not going to lie to you. The good energy is way out. Way out, okay? There's another strong energy that's very close, which you do what you want, but the universe suggests it causes a tower if you accept it and let it in. It's one of those things you don't want to let in your home. It's like if you live at the beach. The first thing you learn, speaking as somebody who has lived at the beach, is do not feed the seagulls. Okay? I had a nice little back patio. I thought, oh, I love birds. I'll give the little guy a little piece of bread. Here you go. Here's some French bread for you. Right? Have some baguette. Right? Next thing I know, I got 100 of the little buggers coming over. I got my own flock. The next thing I know, and each day the flock grew and grew, whether I gave them food or not. It's like that kind of energy. It's that old movie, Gremlins, don't feed them after midnight. It's like that. But on the peripheral, way out, is happiness coming your way. The cup's about to flow. What's the potential final outcome here? It's red with the 4 of Cups, which is just about you using your discernment. Knowing the devil from the angel, reject some, accept others. Take it from a neutral perspective. Sometimes this card is read as apathy. It's not really in this instance, based on the energies around it. How a card is read depends on the energies around it. This card here is about a neutral energy. Be neutral. Be like water. I've had to tell 3 signs this today. Be like water. Take the shape of water takes the shape of whatever it's poured into. Go with what comes with you. If you're from a neutral perspective, you can look at things objectively. Potential final outcome, 2 swords. Yeah, there's options. Again, options, 2 choices. There's 2 Ace of Swords here. And on this deck, I love the Witch's deck because one sword's definitely better than the other. One's got a black tip. It's horrible. It's all burnt up and shit and bent. This one here is nice and shiny and pristine. Use your discernment. You're going to have to. You have a very attracting energy around you. We already got the Empress tied to victory. It's a double-edged sword to be an Empress energy. It's a double-edged sword to be someone that people want to know. It's a double-edged sword because everybody going to want to know you. And if you don't tell them apart, you get yourself, if you don't tell the devil from the angel, you get yourself into real trouble. I'll tell you. I don't know. Right here. The sun. Why is the sun here? Yeah, why is the sun here? Let's see. Tell me about the sun. Okay, we're going to clarify with the little animal deck. It's 10 of Cups. This energy that's approaching will show up in your dreams before it shows up in 3D. This energy that's represented by the sun and the flowing cup, the good, right? Angel usually does. Devil might show up in your nightmares, but those are surface dreams usually. Can't get into the deep stuff per se. Let's go. But it might be a dream, a deep dream that you don't remember, right? Deep sleep dreams, REM sleep, always black and white, and we rarely remember them because they're pure subconscious. All right? But they might show up there first. So you might get a couple of seconds of it when you wake up. What's on top? But anyway, I got happiness here crossing the sun. So, you know, if you want to look at it that way, that's fine. If you don't want to go that deep in the energy. King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles making a return from the pre-shuffle in reference to the outer energy. It's very stable. It's very good. It's very unique. It's 1 in a million. It's a rainbow antlered 8-point buck. All right? I think with this Two of Swords, the universe is trying to say you'll be able to tell the difference. It'll be pretty clear as long as you stay neutral about things. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Yeah, Judgment. This is a powerful. This is your soulmate solar system that I'm flying around right now to do this reading. It's some of the most beautiful energy I've seen. I got 10 cups crossing the sun. I've got a beautiful, stable King of Pentacles. Everybody loved the King of Pentacles. You know, generous king, all that kind of stuff. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Judgment. Because it's like a phoenix rising from the ashes energy. It's a resurrection energy. Your soul is being resurrected, but the problem is that you don't have light without shade. The problem is this card's bookending over here, and it's a 7 of Cups. And it can be confusion. It's cups. It's perfect for the soul. It's a perfect suit for the soul. But the 7 of Cups can be confusing. I'm telling you how not to be confused. Just be like water. Flowing. This card even has flowing water on it. Water takes the shape of whatever you pour it into. You'll know the good from the bad. It'll be very easy. If you're out to dinner with somebody and all they keep talking about is how you look. They don't want to know anything about you. They just want to know how you look. And they want to talk about how you, it's just superficial shit. Stay away from that. It's not where the happiness lives. You've got to have somebody that goes deep, you know. Why is the 4 of Cups here? Why is 4 of Cups here? As if I haven't already said that. Yeah. 3 of Pentacles. Because, again, you want only things that are solid foundations. It's what I just told you about superficial people. You're on a date, somebody just keeps, I know I've said this already, but you have a fantastic ass. You know, it's really superficial shit. Okay, thanks. It was weird the first time you said it. I appreciate the 5th time here. You know, it's like that. Only solid foundations. The rest of it, nothing superficial. The rest of it, go. Bad sword, good sword. What's on top? Hierophant. Your spiritual lessons from November will have shown you how to tell the difference between the angel and the devil if you were paying attention. I don't think Sagittarians have a problem with that generally anyway. But this keeps coming up in the reading for some reason. Why is the Hierophant here? Yeah. Page. It's card of the student. It's what I just said. I read the energy first, then I throw the cards. It's just backing me up. It's the card of the student. The spiritual lessons you learned from November and going all the way back to Lionsgate probably will serve you well in telling the good from the bad, right? All right, I've given you a dramatic example of someone complimenting your ass 9 times at dinner, but, you know, I'm sure someone won't be quite that bad, but if they are, well, it makes it pretty easy, doesn't it? All right, 7 of Cups. Let's talk about 7 Cups here. It's a lot of options, can be confusing unless you follow what I said here, all right? Otherwise, it's not. And again, it ties to what I already told you. With the Empress energy that came after the cut, with the sun around your soulmate solar system, you're attracting everything. Everybody gonna want a piece of you. Now, everybody can't have it, and everybody isn't good. I live in Los Angeles. I know plenty of people, especially from my old days. I remember telling a friend once at the end of, it's like around 1999 or so, you know, around that time I was dating and banging, you know, single, a lot of dancers and actresses and things like that, because I was a musician, and that's just cliche, right? And I didn't meet a single one of them that didn't have a horror story, and that horror story all boiled down to them not being able to tell the difference between the angel and the devil. They got blinded by false promises. Someone making them a promise, I'll make you a star, baby. You know, that kind of thing. And you get blinded by that. You must always stay neutral, so you could see through bullshit. When you're neutral, you could see through bullshit. Be like water. Water flows, takes the shape of whatever it's poured into. Go with the energy that comes at you. It allows you to see through bullshit. Man, I can't even think of one that didn't have a horror story, now that I think about it. Why is the Seven of Cups here? Why is the Seven of Cups here? Why? Because you've got to be able to make choices. The Two of Pentacles. Good choice. It keeps coming up for you. Good choice, bad choice. It's your message for December is the lessons that you've learned. Please take the spiritual journeys when they're presented to you. You don't have to. The energy's there whether you take it or not. So why not take it? It'll help you with making decisions. This card is saying, yeah, there's a lot of options, but the decisions are always easy. And I'm here to tell you, it's a pretty powerful energy reader, that they are. They're always very clear. I always say I'm a human lie detector. Yeah, you'd be surprised. In my research, a little over 78% of the people you come across, whether they're hitting on you or not, are lying to you. They're full of shit. They're putting up some kind of pretense, some sort of false front. They're full of shit. All right? At the end of the day, and it's very easy, it's surprisingly easy to tell the difference. All right? What's on top? There's our Knight of Swords. You might remember him from such motherfucking cards as that one. It's right there. It's one clear choice. The Knight of Swords has one clear message. If you're following what I'm saying, okay, about staying neutral, flowing like water, letting the spiritual lessons that taught you things, learn from them. Remember the lessons. See, we all learn stuff, but a lot of people forget the lessons. The number one lesson in learning is to remember the lesson. All right? And that will make it easy for you. One clear direction. You cut through all the bullshit. Why is the Knight of Swords here? Six of Cups. Again, because you've got a lot of soulmate. You're going to have a lot of soulmate options. There is one spectacular choice that is out on the periphery, though. There is one really, really amazing energy here. And it's represented by the Sun and the Knight of Cups, in particular, on the table. It's fantastic. A little bit of the Hierophant, too. This is someone on your level. You will know this person if you're neutral and use your discernment. If not, you may end up with some tower-based, as the pre-shuffle showed us, horror stories of your own. All right? Take the advice or don't. I don't care. You do what you want to do. Why is the Ace of Cups here? But you have a very attracting energy, and a lot of people are going to want to, as they say, hit that shit. But they're going to have to, with this Hierophant here, I think they're going to have to show you something before they get to hit that shit. All right, why is the Ace of Cups here? What you trying to tell me here? I realize the main message from the universe is the water is about to flow. The water will flow with this one. You will know when it's the Sun. You will know. All right, get them butterflies or whatever. Yeah, the Ace of Swords. It's very healing for you to allow energies in. That's one message from the universe. The other message, so don't shut yourself down, okay? Being neutral, okay, and flowing like water and coming with the energy that comes at you isn't shutting down. The water is flowing. Your water, in this case. Your pure emotion. Allow that, because that's where you'll spot the bullshit. That's where you'll see it. Just don't listen to the words. Watch the actions. Feel the feelings. The words, 78% of the time, are bullshit. Okay? Ace of Swords, yeah, it's about truth. Archangel Michael's sword of truth. Again, it's what I just told you. If you allow the water to flow, again, listen with your emotions and just forget about the words. Just feel and watch their actions around whatever. Okay, anyway, on top, 3 swords. Yeah, wow. You do have something in common with this person, with this King of Pentacles. You've both been hurt in some way. Or you've both maybe you both lost somebody. That's possible. I get a little bit of death energy here. And death energy is the opposite of life energy. It's like ghosts, right? You know what ghosts are. Everybody watches those ghost hunter shows and stuff like that. It's magnetic residue that's left. It's sort of like the way we save data on a cassette tape, sort of a thing, okay? Which is why you shouldn't hold on to somebody after they pass for a long time. You should make sure you release them. It's not that you're doing them any harm, their soul energy. It's you're doing harm to yourself, because not unlike a cassette tape, if you listen to it too many times, it wears out, right? So it wears out, and then you lose it, and then you panic because you can't find it anymore, and that kind of thing. So you have to be careful of that. Anyway, you have a shared something with this person who comes in. It could be a loss. It could just be a heartache of some kind. Why is the Three of Swords here? Yeah, the Five of Wands. It's something that might start out causing conflict between the two. You might be conflicted because they might remind you of somebody. You know what I'm saying? They might remind you of someone too much. Maybe someone you lost. Maybe someone who hurt you. Doesn't matter. Same frequency of energy plays out differently in different situations. Try not to let that get to you. Try to let the emotions flow on the shared experience of Three Swords. Okay? Just try to allow that. I think you'll find in the end, it brings you into a phoenix rising from the ashes energy. All right? Judgment's very nice here. It leads to the world. You have to get past judgment to get to the world. Whole new cycle, whole new energy. And this is very new for you. What's going on here? Two swords, as if we don't know. One sword good, one sword bad. Two Ace of Swords needs to go to one. It already did here. All right? So that's why the universe gave me the Ace of Swords here. One is bad. We've been talking about using your discernment. One is bad, one is good. Told me about the good one. Archangel Michael's Sword of Truth. All right. Which is the same sword this son of a bitch is carrying right there. You know. All right. One sword, not two. You don't have two. All right. It should be Knight of Sword, shouldn't it? Because he's holding one. He's not holding two. He doesn't have a whole stack of them. Why isn't it Knight of Sword? Singular. Yeah. It's just something to think about. All right, why is the two of Swords? Now, that's swords, plural. Why is the Two of Swords here? Why is the Two of Swords here? Yeah. It's Sesame Street. I love it. I had this for another sign. So they used to have this skit. One of these things just doesn't belong here. One of these things just, it's just what it is. It's a simple game. It's saying it's elementary, my dear Watson. It's elementary. One of them is clearly bad, and one of them is clearly good. I think my little analogy holds. Someone just continually talking about your ass at dinner. It's like the conversation didn't get any deeper than what a nice ass you have. You have a problem. All right, what's on top? The King of Wands. Yeah, it's. And look at the side it fell on. It fell on the black side, the bent up, cracked sword piece of shit. It's right there. Why is the Knight of Wands here? Yeah. And on the good side of the sword, the universe is really splitting this energy. Bad side, ego, Burger King. Good side, solid new beginning. If you use what you learned during your spiritual journey. You have a very solid, your reading ends with an Ace of Pentacles. That is the energy that defines December. Okay? It truly is. According to my Q4 reading, October, November, December, which is in the yearly playlist, and what I wrote about in the December blog article. This is a solid new beginning for you. But no Burger Kings. All right? Use your discernment. There are many soulmates coming your way. All right? There is one that is spectacular. You will know it because you have some kind of shared experience with them. Either a heartache or a loss. And you might think that they remind you of somebody. That's possible too, or it might be tied to that experience or loss. Don't let that stop you. At least let the water flow. Let the emotion flow. Give everyone a chance to fail. Right? But when they fail, kick them to the fucking curb. All right. Let's go back to the witches. Let's ask the universe for 3 more cards. What else it wants to tell you? You got anything important to tell Sagittarius, universe? lately with these messages on these readings, it's just been repeating what's already in the reading. So I emphasized important. I don't know. I can't control the energy, so whatever. Seven of Pentacles. We always pull from the bottom here. Queen of Swords, Nine of Swords, and there's a King of Wands again. There he is right there, and there he is right there. No, it's just repeat. Why would you do that? Why? I just said, you got anything important to say? The universe is worried that you're going to succumb to flattery, is what the universe is worried about here. The universe is worried that you're going to succumb to flattery. All right? And they don't tell me you won't. My father was a Sagittarius, and for all his, you know, for all his tough guy exterior, he actually succumbed to flattery quite easily. It's how I got most of the shit that I got when I was a kid out of him, right? How did I get cars and stuff like that? All I had to do was get him, I knew, me being me, was get him in the right mood and he'd give me anything I wanted. You know, be careful. The King of Wands can be quite charming, right? This is that complimenting your ass 9 times at the table. That might make you feel good. And if you want to bang it, bang it. Knock yourself out. We all have needs, okay? That's fine. Just know why you're doing it, all right? Right here, you might be worried that nothing's happening, that there's nobody good out there and stuff like that. The Nine of Swords, this energy of the Nine of Swords here is, we always are worried about stuff that's nonsense. Usually the Nine of Swords is nonsense. It's a false sword of Damocles. Just be patient. This is almost an energy of temperance around this Seven of Pentacles here, all right? That's all. That's it. That's your reading. It's nice. Be on the lookout for this. It's on the periphery. I can't say whether it'll happen in December or not, but it might with all these damn holiday parties and shit everybody going to be going to between now and the top of January. Who knows? But just pay attention. Follow the advice I gave in the 3D section. That'll help you at those parties. All right? Bang the King of Wands if you want. Just know why you're doing it. All right, don't start making long-term plans and shit. It'll end in a tower according to the universe. And not a good tower, one of those towers where you're under it and the bricks hit you on the head. All right, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right, good luck.